Welcome back to the Lona Ranger Radio Show with Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage. I am the Lona Ranger. This show is designed to help you navigate the real estate transaction, save money when you're purchasing or refinancing a home. You can call me at 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313, or visit my website at webringyouhome.com. Easiest website I've ever known of to apply for a mortgage. I've got the best mortgage team, I think, in the market anywhere. If you're a teacher, if you're law enforcement, if you're a first responder, there is no national or state programs for you. I've got a great program to help you navigate the real estate process. I can save you $2,168 in closing costs when you apply for a mortgage as a police officer, first responder, or educator. All of those programs exist within CrossCountry's Save Your Homes programs. It's called Home Ownership Made Easy. All you have to do is apply online at webringyouhome.com. If you're a real estate agent, you want to help more folks that are involved in our communities, like our law enforcement, first responders, and educators, then call me. I'll guide you through my home program. Once you are enrolled in my home program, then we can help more folks save lots of money. Call me at 407-706-3313. I am the Lona Ranger, or visit my website at webringyouhome.com. I am here to guide you through the process and make sure you save a lot of money when it comes to purchasing or refinancing a home. I have my friend Donnie Hammond with me today. Donnie Hammond was a pro golfer. He is now a real estate agent with Engel and Volkers Realty. And Donnie and I were just talking about different golf communities. So Donnie, welcome to my show.
Thanks. Nice to be here.
It's great to have you. So Donnie has been a golfer since like 1986, I think it was, or 82, was it?
Yeah, 82. I got out on the tour.
Yeah. So he's got a lot of crazy stories, including the Bob Hope stories, played with Lee Trevino, right? Jack
Nicklaus, Greg Norman. Yeah, all the biggies back. Tiger Woods, actually, not that long ago.
And that's pretty impressive stuff. But here's what's really cool. You want a real estate agent that knows the golf communities. If you're a golfer and you want to be in a golf community, why not hire a real estate agent that knows all the golf communities? So tell me a little bit about some of the communities that you've been golfing in and that you like the homes that may be available in those communities.
I've lived up in Seminole County for most of the time in Central Florida, which has some great courses up there. Heathrow, Legacy at Alaqua Lakes, which is a great Tom Fazio course, and then Alaqua Country Club, which is a Gary Player designed course. It's just down Markham Woods a little bit. So there's three really good golf courses right there together. It's pretty competitive, trying to accumulate members from around the area, because it's they are right on top of each other, and it creates a good competition. But there's all three excellent courses. I used to be a member down at Lake Nona for a long time. When I was playing the tour, I would drive down. Well, before we had the Greenway, I'd have to drive down I-4, but then it became easier, and that is just an excellent course.
Yes.
Great design, beautiful.
So what are your price points? Like if we said, let's look at Lake Nona, what are my price points in Lake Nona to live on a golf course?
Lake Nona has gotten a little expensive the last year or so. To live in the gates of Lake Nona, you probably need to be at least at $1 million.
Okay, all right.
For a little bit older home, really cool home, with a little more space and a little more yard, you'd be at about $1.5 million.
Okay, and what kind of square footage might that get you?
That would probably start at around 3,000 to 4,000 square feet.
Okay, and when you say that Lake Nona has gotten a little bit more expensive, that still doesn't compare with like Wingfield and Alaqua Lakes, right? They're still up a little bit more than that, I would assume.
Yeah, some of the homes out there, they have a little more inexpensive homes in those neighborhoods where you could get in, say, Legacy Club for $650,000 to $700,000 for a nice home. Okay. 2,800 or 3,000 square foot. Of course, all those developments like Alaqua, Wingfield, Legacy, they'll have the big 8,000 square foot homes that'll be $3 or $4 million. So
right, yeah, we know some folks that live out there, and there is some pretty prominent homes, to say the least.
And then you have Isleworth, down by Windermere, which is you could spend 10 or 15 million out there if you happen to win the lottery one weekend.
And if you're interested in a mortgage for that, if you would even need one, if you're in the $10 million, then you just call me, the Lona Ranger, at 407-706-3313. What about some of this smaller communities, something that might be a little bit more affordable? Have you had any experience with like Dubstred or maybe out on Metro West or something like that?
Yeah, Orlando is filled with a lot of really good golf courses. So when you get on the outskirts a little bit, you can be at a price point, $350,000, $400,000 and be on a really good golf course.
Right.
West Orange,
Black
Metro
Bear.
West, Black Bear up in the north side, up in toward Lake County. Red Tail has some excellent homes for per square foot. Really, really decent prices.
I even think that you've got what's the community out off 46 there that was I'm trying to think of the community out there, Reinhardt Road.
Timaquan.
Timaquan, yes.
Timaquan's a good golf course. It's semi-private. 400,000 or so.
Yeah, 4 to 6.
Really nice. Yeah,
I'd say 4 to 6 out there. So there's some opportunities if you're considering buying on a golf course. You want something that's going to meet your needs, and walk out the back door and hop on the golf cart and be on the course in no time at all. Then Donnie Hammond would be the way to go. He has the expertise. He can tell you the do's and the don'ts. 407-706-3313. Just call me. I'll connect you with Donnie, 407-706-3313, or visit my website at webringyouhome.com. Donnie, quickly, what number would somebody reach you, and do you have a website that they may be able to check out?
Well, they could go to donniehammond.com.
Okay.
And just you can call my cell number. It's 407-620-3030.
Well, that's pretty cool. You giving out your cell number on the air. That's great.
Not for golf lessons. That's just for real estate. Golf lessons will come on the course.
That's right. Well, you buy a home from him, you might get a golf lesson. How about that? I might even do that just for my next vacation home. We'll get a hold of Donnie and get a few golf lessons in there. And I know you've played golf with several of my my dear friends, and I hear you still got it in you.
I still keep it around par.
Yeah.
I was trying to compete on the Champions Tour up until about a year ago, and it was a tough racket. You're traveling all over the country. You get to the qualifiers, and there's 45 guys there, and they only take 3 or 4. So it got expensive, and you go out and you shoot 2 or 3 under, and you still don't get in the tournament. You're in Seattle, and it's like, I got to get back to Orlando.
It's a game you can never truly perfect, isn't it?
That's for sure.
You'll never perfect
the way golf is.
So if you'd like to reach Donnie, he's available. He's a great resource. He knows his business. He's got the experience in golfing, but he's also got the experience in helping you navigate which communities might be the right community for you. 407-706-3313 or webringyouhome.com. I understand you've picked up a listing or two in Bay Hill recently too.
Yeah, I'm going to be having a home out there at Bay Hill on the golf course too.
What's that one running right now?
It's going to be in the mid-900s.
Okay, so that listing is getting ready to happen.
We're getting it ready. And
tell me a little bit about the house.
The home is just under 3,000 square feet.
Okay.
You can walk right out onto the tee there. If you're a member, then you join the club. It's fairly reasonable. The dues at Bay Hill are pretty nice. Excellent golf course. Of course, the Arnold Palmer Invitational's there every year. You could have a great party there during the week of the tournament. The pros walk right by your house.
By your backyard.
Yeah. Yeah. We've had a few parties there over the years, so it's a really cool location. Really one of a kind find out there. Well,
Donnie Hammond, Engel and Volker Realty, past pro golfer, lots of experience, a lot of fun to be around. You call me, I'll connect you with Donnie at 407-706-3313 or webringyouhome.com. And again, Donnie, how would they reach you? Give out that cell number one more time for me.
They can call me at 407-620-3030.
There you go, Donnie Hammond. And I'll tell you something. If you're thinking about a golf community, whether it's in the $300,000 purchase price or the $10 million purchase price, Donnie can walk you through the process and on to a smooth closing. He's a great negotiator, and he's going to give you all the do's and don'ts throughout the process. We'll be back in just a little bit, 5 minutes, with more of the Lone Ranger Radio Show and my guest, Donnie Hammond.